Hi guys, in the given question there is a container given to us which is open from the top. It's made up of metallic sheet. The container is in the shape of a frustum of a cone. The dimensions for the frustum are given to us. We have to find the cost of the milk required which can completely fill the container. Also we have to find the cost of metallic sheet required to make this container. So let's say this is our container over here. The container is open from the top. Its dimensions are given to us. Height that's equal to 16 centimeters. The radius of its lower base R1 that's equal to 8 centimeters. The radius of its upper circular base R2 that's equal to 20 centimeters. First of all, what I'm going to do, let's say the slant height is equal to L. I'm going to calculate the value of L. We know the relation between L, R1, R2 and height. L that's always equal to under root of R2 minus R1 whole square plus H square. So it would be equal to under root of 20 minus 8 whole square plus 16 square, which is equal to under root of 12 square plus 16 square, that's equal to under root of 144 plus 256. L that's equal to under root of 400, which is equal to 20. So the slant height that's equal to 20 centimeters. Now in the first part, what we need to calculate, we need to find the volume. Since this milk is supposed to completely fill this container, so volume of milk required that would be equal to the volume of this container. Now we have all the dimensions. R1 that's 8 centimeters, R2 that's 20 centimeters, height of this frustum that's equal to 16 centimeters, and its slant height we just calculated that's equal to 20 centimeters. First let's calculate the volume. The volume of milk required that's equal to the volume of this container. So volume of any frustum that's always equal to 1 by 3 pi h R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 into R2. Let's substitute all these values. 1 by 3 into pi into h, that's 16, into R1 square 8 square plus R2 square 20 square plus R1 R2, that's equal to 20 into 8. If you calculate this value, the volume would come out to be 10450 centimeters cube. This would be the volume of this frustum. Now the cost of milk that's given to us per liter. So what I'll do, I'll convert this volume into liters. So if we convert the volume into liters, all you have to do, just divide this by 1000. It would be converted into liters. So the volume is equal to 10.45 liters. After getting the volume, the cost of milk that's given to us, cost of milk is rupees 20 per liter. So I'll multiply this by the rate. The total cost you will get, that would be equal to 10.45 liters into the rate of milk, which is rupees 20 per liter. So the total cost of milk you will get, that would come out to be 209 rupees. Now in the second part of this question, we have to find the cost of metallic sheet required. The metallic sheet you will see that would be used to cover the curved surface area and the area of its circular base. Because the container is open from the top, in that portion there is no metallic sheet required. It's only required to cover the curved surface area and the area of this circular base. So the area of metallic sheet required, that would be equal to curved surface area plus the area of circular base. It would be equal to pi times curved surface area of any frustum, that's pi into R1 plus R2 into L, plus area of the circular base, that would be equal to pi R1 square. Let's take pi common from this, so it's equal to R1 plus R2 into L plus R1 square. Now let's substitute all the values. Pi into R1 that's equal to 8 centimeters, so 8, R2 20, 8 plus 20 into L, slant height we calculated as 20, and R1 square that's 8 square. So area would be equal to pi into 28 into 20 plus, this is plus over here, 8 square, 64. It's equal to pi into 560 plus 64. It's equal to 624 pi centimeters square. Now let's talk about the cost. The cost 624 pi centimeters square. Now let's talk about the cost. The cost is given to us rupees 8 per 100 centimeters square. So now the area which we got, that's 624 pi centimeters square. So the total cost of sheet, that would be equal to 624 pi divided by 100, since the rate is per 100 centimeters square, into 8 rupees. If you calculate this value, the total cost of the sheet required you will get, that would come out to be, multiplied by this rate, the total cost that would come out to be 156.75 rupees. The total cost of metallic sheet required, that's equal to 156.75 rupees, and the total cost of milk required, that's equal to 209 rupees.